Hey guys, I'm Dipti and welcome to my channel Your Kitchen, Your Rule. So today we are going to make restaurant style Paneer Pasanda. This is the third video of our Punjabi hotel menu recipe. I have already shared a step-by-step red gravy recipe which turns out exactly hotel style. And you guys loved it. Thank you so much guys for loving my channel so much. So today I am going to show you the quick version of the gravy. So if you are in hurry, you can make this gravy in no time. But before we start, please consider to subscribe my channel, hit the bell and also follow me on Insta and Facebook. And I like to read your comment guys, so please comment in the comment section below. So let's start. Let's make the gravy first. It's a one pot gravy. Heat up oil and ghee in a pan. I am taking 1 part ghee and 1 part oil. When it melts, add sliced onion and saute it on high flame until it gets caramelized. Stir continuously, otherwise the onions might burn. Now after few minutes, keep the flame on medium and add garlic cloves. I am not even chopping it. At the end, we will blend everything so it doesn't matter. Cook the garlic for few seconds and then add tomatoes. I have roughly chopped them. Cook it for couple of minutes and then add green chilies. Now here I have whole spices. These are dried Kashmiri red chilies which are not spicy, so I am taking more. But if you are using normal dried red chilies, then just use 4. This is nutmeg and I will grate it just a pinch at the last. So now I am adding all the whole spices in a pan and it will cook along with the ghee and will release their flavors. Now this is cashews, poppy seeds and melon seeds. I am taking cashews a bit more just for the creaminess. Salt. Now mix everything and cover the lid and we will cook them until the veggies and cashews get tender. I haven't added any water as of now, but if you feel that the mixture is dry, then you can add half cup of water to this. Now let them cook. Now as you can see, everything is completely cooked and now let it cool down at room temperature and then we will blend it in a mixie jar and make a smooth paste. To make paneer sandwich, let's make the filling. I have here cashew powder. It's a coarse powder, don't grind it super fine. Into that I am adding the green chutney. I have already shared a video on how to make green chutney in my basic recipe series. I will link it down in the description box as well as at I button, so you can check it out. Now to season it, I am adding some garam masala, salt, some chaat masala, and a few drops of oil. You can use any oil. Now mix it and make a thick paste. You can add some cashew powder if needed. Now I have here paneer block. Cut medium slices out of it. Now you can make square or rectangle pieces, but I like triangle, so I am cutting it in triangular shape. Make sure to cut as even as possible. Now let's fill the cashew chutney paste between the paneer slices, like so. Our paneer sandwiches are ready, so let's fry them. For that, I am making a slurry by all-purpose flour, salt and water. It should be not too thick or not too thin. The consistency should be like this. Now heat up oil and coat each paneer sandwiches into the slurry and fry them on medium until it gets crisp outside. Paneer pasanda is a kind of a comfortable dish. When you have guests coming over, you can prepare these two things, gravy and paneer sandwiches. And at the time of serving, you just need to assemble everything in the final step. Our paneer sandwiches are ready. They look nice and crisp. So let's see the final step. Heat up oil and ghee in a pan. I have taken 1 part ghee and 1 part oil. Into that add Kashmiri red chili powder and stir it for a couple of minutes on low heat. It will give a nice color. Now add the blended gravy paste and mix. Look at this beautiful color. It's without food coloring. Doesn't it look tempting? Now the gravy will become more thick as it will cook. So I am adding water. I am washing the jar in which I have blended the gravy. Why to waste anything? Now to season it, I am adding turmeric powder. It's for color. And now the 4 masalas which I prefer to use in gravies. I use this 4 masala combination in almost all the Punjabi sabzis. It goes perfectly well. But if you don't have all of them, you can just use garam masala. It also tastes good. Now salt. At this point, taste the gravy and make changes according to your taste. Now add kasuri methi. Always crush it with your palm. And at the last, a pinch of nutmeg powder. Don't add more than that, otherwise it will become bitter. Mix well and let it simmer on low heat for 5 minutes so that all the flavors will incorporate with each other. The aroma is wonderful here and our delicious gravy is ready. Let's serve it. Well, you can serve it as you wish. You can put the paneer sandwiches in a plate and pour gravy on the top of it. Or you can serve it like this. It's up to you. It's so delicious and creamy. I am enjoying this spicy chutney and cashew filled paneer with luscious gravy. And you try this recipe at home and don't forget to share your experiences with me. And I will see you soon with another delicious recipe next week. Till then, bye.